Ever wondered how your data is protected when you're online? The answer lies in a nifty piece of software or hardware known as a firewall. Just like a physical firewall prevents fires from spreading, a digital firewall monitors, controls, and safeguards the data traffic between your private network and public networks such as the internet. It's essentially a gatekeeper, scrutinizing every bit of data that attempts to pass through. The main purpose of a firewall is to prevent unauthorized or unwanted access to your systems and data within your network. It filters data traffic based on predetermined security rules. If the data doesn't meet these security criteria, it's blocked from entering. In other words, it's not on the list, so it doesn't get in. Think of a firewall as a bouncer at a nightclub, only letting in the guests on the list. So how does this digital bouncer, the firewall, actually work? Let's dive right into it. In essence, a firewall operates like a vigilant gatekeeper, meticulously scrutinizing each piece of data, commonly referred to as a packet, that attempts to flow in or out of a network. This data scrutiny process is known as packet inspection. During packet inspection, the firewall examines the details of every packet, like its origin, destination, and the kind of data it's transporting. This is akin to checking the IDs at the club door, making sure every guest is legitimate and abides by the club's rules. Yet, a firewall doesn't just stop there. It employs a technique known as stateful inspection. This is where the firewall not only inspects each packet but also keeps track of ongoing connections. It's like remembering the face of each guest who entered the club, so if they step out for a while, they can be easily recognized and allowed back in. This allows the firewall to make more informed and dynamic decisions about the traffic. Now, you might ask, what happens if a packet doesn't meet the security criteria? Well, just like a bouncer who denies entry to a troublemaker, the firewall can block such packets, preventing them from entering or leaving the network. However, firewalls are not always about denial. They can also allow traffic that meets specific criteria to pass through. These decisions are based on predefined security rules set up in the firewall's configurations. Think of these rules as the club's dress code or etiquette guidelines. If you comply, you're in. If not, you're out. But remember, the effectiveness of a firewall largely depends on the accuracy and comprehensiveness of its security rules. So it's crucial to keep these rules updated and aligned with the latest security threats. Just like a vigilant bouncer, a firewall checks each data packet against the security rules before deciding whether to let it pass. Firewalls come in different types, each with its own area of expertise. First, there are network-based firewalls, positioned between the internal and external networks. They control the traffic flow, acting as a gatekeeper between the company's private network and the vast realm of the internet. Then we have host-based firewalls installed directly on each device. They monitor incoming and outgoing traffic specific to that device, offering a more tailored defense. In the bustling world of business, firewalls become pivotal. They shield crucial business data and client information from a plethora of threats, including malware attacks, viruses, and network assaults like DDoS attacks. Just imagine, a single breach could compromise your organization's reputation, customer trust, and ultimately, your bottom line. So it's quite evident that, whether it's network-based or host-based, a firewall is a crucial component in any business's security strategy. Firewalls aren't set-and-forget tools. They need regular updates and rule adjustments. Network administrators play a crucial role in this process. They configure firewall rules to match the required level of security. These rules can range from blocking or allowing various services and protocols. It's a bit like setting the rules of engagement for your network's security. Firewalls are also vigilant record keepers. They log traffic activity and security incidents. This logbook of your network's activity is a treasure trove of insights. By monitoring these logs, potential threats can be identified. It's like having a security camera that not only records but also analyzes the footage for any suspicious activity. And just like the world around us, the landscape of online threats is always evolving. This is why it's essential to keep your firewall rules updated. It's akin to updating your phone's software to keep it secure from the latest threats. Just like updating your phone's software, keeping your firewall rules up to date is key to staying safe in the ever-evolving landscape of online threats.